First guest tonight is spreading his wings and polishing his shield in his very own Marvel movie, Captain America: Brave New World, opens in theaters Friday. Please welcome Anthony Mackie.
You're looking good, Jimmy. Every time I come here, you look like new money, boy. You're looking good.
You're at the Super Bowl in your hometown.
I was in New Orleans at the Super Bowl. I had to go. I couldn't miss it.
Do you feel like you're kind of hosting the world when the Super Bowl is in your hometown?
You know what? People, it's only your degenerate friends that want to be hosted. Everybody else show up and go to the game. Your friends are like, hey, you got tickets? Can I stay on your couch? Where am I going to dinner? Can you cook? I need breakfast. I'm like, no.
Oh, you do? You draw a line. You say no. You don't.
No.
You don't just
but then I end up with 5 people in my house because I don't know where they came from.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, how all these Uber drivers got my address?
So you went to the game. You were at the game.
Had a great time at the game.
Good seats and everything?
Great seats.
Great
That's one
seats.
thing I do. I don't do many things, but I do great seats.
And then afterward, do you go to like the winning team's party?
Oh, well, this year I went to Philly's party because they won.
Right, yeah.
You know? Right. Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing that the Chiefs probably didn't have a party, right?
No, they still had a party.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, and my boy, like, I'm a name drop. My man, Jeff Lurie, he my man.
Yeah?
Like, I hang with him in Philly, you know, at the stadium in his box. Like, that's my man. We go way back, like, bad credit. So I had to go support my man, and he won the Super Bowl.
Oh, so you really had the inside track.
I was there, dog.
You, in fact, this is, I wanted to ask you about this photograph. This seems to, where was this photograph taken?
That's my man, Big Money G, Super Bowl champion coach.
Nick Sirianni.
All right.
Yeah.
My man, Big Money G, Sirianni, happy. He was coming in, and I was walking out, and I'm like, yo, Siri, what's up?
This is in the hotel?
No, the party was at the Hilton.
He brought the trophy.
The trophy was everywhere.
I don't think you're supposed to be walking around with the trophy, with the Lombardi trophy. It's not the Stanley Cup. Like, you can't drink out of it.
It's not, and it's really heavy. Like, he gave me the trophy, and I was like, Siri, yo, this is a heavy, like, you're gonna hurt yourself, you know? And he had a cigar, and I was like, yo, what you smoking? He was like, oh, Cohiba, nothing but the best. And I was like, oh, you sound like a 50-year-old Cuban man.
Well, if at any time you're gonna smoke a Cuban Cohiba, I guess it's
That's
after
the
you
time
win the
to do
Super
it.
Bowl.
I hope you don't go to jail for that. You can't get...
No.
Oh, okay, I ain't no snitch.
I don't think anyone could go to jail for anything anymore. Don't worry. Did you send this to your buddies from Philadelphia?
I sent that to everybody I knew from Philly just to let them, to congratulate them and rub it in, you know what I mean? It's like I'm with your coach and your trophy and you at home.
We are talking about the last time the Super Bowl was in New Orleans, there was a blackout in the stadium.
It went dark real quick.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Oh, you were?
Beyonce have a way of shutting stuff down. She shut it down.
How long was it dark? I don't remember.
You know, it's crazy because it was like a loss of time, dude. Like, for me, it was 5 minutes, but when I got home, they were like, oh, it was dark for an hour. Like, they were showing commercials. And I'm like, that's crazy because literally just like that, I was so juiced on Beyonce that for me, it was 5 minutes. I was still excited.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. And was anyone nervous around you?
Well, my section was pretty quiet. The dope part about it was, so I'm a name drop again, all right? This isn't my thing. I've just had a good week.
All right.
I ended up sitting with one of my favorite bands, Journey.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you're a middle-aged black dude, you love Journey, right? So I was sitting there and I started talking to the dude next to me. Come to find out, he's a member of Journey and he's from Baltimore. And I said, that's crazy. I'm going to see Journey tomorrow night. And he's like, shut up, you're not going to see Journey tomorrow night. I'm like, bucko, boop, boop. I'm going to see Journey, right? No idea what they look like. So he was like, all right, if we win, we have to celebrate. I was like, we're going to celebrate at the show. So sure enough, I talk him off the ledge for an hour.
He was nervous.
Oh, my God, dude, he was sweating. right?
Wait, the guys who did the song When the Lights Go Out in the City were nervous about
Nervous when the
blackout?
lights went out.
That is ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense at all.
It's different when the lights go out and when there's a blackout. Completely different things. There's a blackout. I get nervous. I'm like, somebody getting robbed. Somebody did this on purpose.
So you had planned to go see Journey, and it turns out you're sitting next to Journey.
I had bought tickets, and I was sitting next to Journey. They were playing in Baton Rouge. So the next day, their security guard was this big dude, like ZZ Top beard, long ponytail. And he goes, I like you, kid. I'm like, thanks. He goes, tomorrow you come to the show with me. I'm like, what? So I get in the car, and I ride with them to Baton Rouge, and I rock out with Journey till like 12 o'clock.
Wow.
Yay.
And was the show good?
Oh, man, it's Journey, bro.
And the lights stayed on the whole time?
No light problems whatsoever. But I kind of crushed the show. I knew all the words. They
You
were
get
impressed.
to do a lot of fun things. You're the Grand Marshal at the Daytona 500 coming up this weekend, right?
Yes, and I'm a big NASCAR dude.
You are?
I'm a big NASCAR dude. So
Who's your
I love
favorite
NASCAR.
driver?
I love Formula One. Like I grew up in the day of Dale Earnhardt Jr., you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
When I was a kid, I had like the Die Hard #3 car from
Oh, you
Dale
did?
Earnhardt. I love Jimmy Johnson. I'm just one of those dudes. Danica, that's my girl too. Like I love NASCAR.
So you get to say, gentlemen, start your engines when you're this guy.
You should watch the news because I'm going to try and sneak down and drive a car on the track.
Well,
And I don't know how good it's gonna go, but I'm gonna try to do it.
I think that seems like a mistake, but
No, there's no mistakes. It's 2025. Everything now is planned and coordinated, sir.
But you do need to figure out how you're going to do it. Did you ever see Adam Sandler and Kevin James do the Gentlemen Start Your Engines?
No.
It's the greatest one ever, yeah.
Adam Sandler has a kind of a track record for doing the greatest
Yeah, you
stuff. The greatest stuff ever.
They really put their hearts and souls into that thing.
Oh,
And
really?
Are you gonna how are you gonna do it? Have you thought this
Well,
through?
I've been thinking about I want to be cool, I want to sound sexy, gentlemen, start your engine. But then that's not exciting. But I don't want to be overzealous and faint and fall off onto the track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna be somewhere in between.
Okay.
Gentlemen, start your engines. Right?
Yeah, you get a little bit of puberty in there, too.
Yeah. The excitement of a 13-year-old. I feel like that would be a good look.
I like it. Anthony Mackie, he's Captain America. His movie comes out Friday. We'll be right back.
Upload the compound's covert entry points.
Covert? Really? You must be new. Wait for it.
Exciting.
Hey, shout out to David Warren. David Warren is the most pickinest, flippingest stuntman in the world, right?
he?
And I always tell him, I'm like, bruh, chill out with the flips, chill out with the kicks. He's like, yeah. I get the set and I'm like, what? Bruh. But he's amazing.
Stuntman
man.
or no stuntman, it must be so much fun to watch yourself beating up 7 guys. I mean, I would love to have a video like that.
Well, I like other people watching me beat up 7
yeah,
guys.
yeah. It's
So
all
when I
good.
go somewhere, they're like, that's the dude that beat up 7 dudes. I'm like, yep, that's me. And I'm jumping in a car at the
You got the
Daytona
big
500.
premiere across the street tonight.
Yeah, we
And,
outside.
Did you invite Journey to the premiere? Or is that only a one-way street?
You got all the references. Yo, us middle-aged dudes kill it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Journey? Are you kidding? Well, I'm quite a bit older than you are, but I know all of that stuff.
No. Once you hit 40, it evens out.
Where you been? You've been to New York, London, Vegas, Atlanta, Miami, New Orleans, of course, and here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and London, Rome, what was the last place? Spain, Barcelona.
Oh.
And include nose.
I hope you have a neck pillow. I really do.
No. I can sleep anywhere. I have a dog that looks like a potato, so I grab her by her legs and I put her on the floor and I'm out. I'm out.
You've also, not only have you been on planes, you've been jumping out of planes. This is from Nellis Air Force Base. There you are, jumping out of the plane. Have you done that before?
That was my 24th jump.
Oh, so wow, you have.
Yeah. But what was special about that was I jumped out of a C-130. Now, a C-130 is a motherload of a plane, and the whole back of it opens up. Now, if you want to know what kind of man you are, just let the back of a plane open up, and you're on it at 15,000 feet.
I know what kind of man I am. I'm the kind of man who would in his pants and run to the cockpit and then throw up.
Right. No, it was great. So Sam Wilson, who I play in Captain America in the comic book, he's a member of the 58th Airborne. Now, the 58th Airborne is a very special breed of combat soldiers. The 58th are the ones that go out to get people in. They do search and rescue. So if you get stuck or you get hurt behind enemy line, the 58th come in and get you out.
I see.
So for Sam Wilson to be a member of the 58th, it was a monumental experience for me to go and meet these guys, spend time with these guys, go to their barracks, go to their mess hall, do all this stuff, and then have them throw me out of a plane.
So when you started as the Falcon, did you know that eventually you would take the mantle of Captain America?
No, that was never, because we had a perfectly good, healthy Captain America.
Did you?
So, you usually don't get fired on your day off, but Chris Evans,
Do you think the Marvel people knew you would be Captain America?
I think with the comic books, it was outlined. I think this is something that's been in the works for a long time. And it was just, how did we work up to that? Endgame was such a massive, massive emotional experience. And Kevin Feige said, he's like, it's gonna take people 2 to 3 years to emotionally get over Endgame. Right. So now we're at that point where people, they want more. They want to see what's that next phase. So this movie is the beginning of that next phase, the same way Captain America, the first Avenger was.
What is the shield actually made of?
I think it's plastic. But we have two. I've broke like 3 of them. So
you
I know.
have?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of stuntmen, there was one dude, I had to do a stunt where I had to punch him with the shield. Didn't work out.
For him, it didn't work out?
Didn't work out for anybody.
Really?
It was just a bad situation. So I know it's not wood or metal or copper.
So you don't have one. You didn't take one home.
Of course I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I took everything.
Is it a plastic one? It's a...
Kevin. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I ain't taking nothing.
Yeah.
No, the one that I have is like a compressed, plastic.
Okay.
But it's heavy. It's like 12 to 15 pounds.
So it's not like a metal shield like Captain America,
well,
where
that's
you could stir fry in it and cook for people.
It's not a wok.
Yeah, it's not a wok. It's not a wok. Okay.
I'm not Captain Wok.
I know you have to keep this stuff very close to the vest, but if there's one thing we learned tonight and that people did not know, is that the shield is not a wok.
It's not a wok. And one thing everybody knows now, I steal stuff from set. So don't leave your car laying around.
Well, you should, by the way.
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie, Captain America, Brave New World, opens in theaters Friday. We'll be right back with Lizzie Kaplan. Oh my God, I can't believe it. We have 20 million subscribers on YouTube.
Unbelievable.
I only wish we got paid for this. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Help us get to 50 million, please. It's an emergency.